Hey, the Cox, thanks for joining us around the home. Okay, so behind me you see I've got a pergola and it's sitting on a deck here in the middle of my yard, and the deck is really needing to be redecked here soon. The boards are getting rotten, and obviously I'm not redecking it at the moment, but people ask me, which way do you lay the decking boards to help prevent cupping? You know, cupping is when a board lays flat and the edges curl up and create kind of a cup where it holds water. We want to try to avoid that, okay? So I have an older video where I talk about where if the rings in the end, you know, if you look at the end grain of the board, and if the rings are already shaped like this, it's going to want to do more of that. And I've had people get on my video and make comments and say, nope, it's absolutely the opposite. I try to discuss this with them, they never respond. So here I'm going to show you a perfect example in my yard of how they're doing this. They cut more with the way the rings are already shaped. Okay, you can see right here the rings in the wood, and it's cupping that way. Okay, here's another one. There's the rings, and it's cupping with them. You know, some of these are more cut in the middle, so they're not changing at all. And then here's a couple more. The rings are going this way, so it's very slightly cupping that way. Same as that one. The rings are this way, and it's slightly cupped that way. And that's even a better example. The ring's going this way, and it's cupping that way. So I think that proves my point, that when you lay a board, it's going to cut more with the grain. But you know what? I think that could be right and wrong at the same time. Where the way some of these people described the way their wood is and how it works, and how they were taught how to lay it, I honestly think it depends on the species and the region of the tree. I'm honestly starting to really debate that. That's not that there's just one answer. That I'm right for being here in Southwest Missouri, and this being standard treated pine for where it comes in from, in Northwest Arkansas. But I think if you live in other parts of the country, your wood might actually relax the other direction. It's possible. I couldn't get someone to really respond because no one responds to my discussion. They just want to come in and tell me, oh, you're wrong. This is absolutely not the way it does. But there you go. I just showed you like 6 boards where it does it just that way. Okay, so I know you're going to be like, well, how does it help me if you don't even know, you know, depending on what part of the country, if it changes or not? Well, I really have to say is, if you have a professional local lumber yard, talk to them. Now, if it's a standard big box store, I would, I mean, you can still talk to them, but good chance you're just catching a part-timer that barely even knows where to stock it on the shelf. But you can always check the shelf for yourself. You know, the treated lumber is not dried in a kiln or anything like that. It's not dried at all. It's a lot of times very wet, your treated lumber. And you should be able to see some of the boards already preferring to cup one way or the other. And just go with it. I mean, if you see the majority of them trying to cup in one direction, well, then there it is. And put that cupping angle down so it doesn't continue to try to cup more and hold more water. Quick video. Hope this helps some of you guys out. Determine which way you should be laying your boards. Anyways, please take a moment, share this video, subscribe to the channel, check out our website, hundreds more videos. You guys have a great one.